it is amazing to see you take, clone character and voice them, right? But then with the Bad Batch, man, like I feel like you should get all the flowers, all the awards for what you've done from that series, man, because the
Thank you.
seasons that we saw with Bad Batch are amazing. But the fact that it's almost forgotten that you're voicing all of these different clones in the Bad Batch, man. Is there one character that of that, the Bad Batch that you kind of gravitate more to because you feel that character, or maybe it took you a little bit longer to find that voice? I mean, I know they're all your children, so to speak, but I
Yeah,
gotta say first, you can't get enough praise for the stuff that you're doing, especially in the Bad Batch. But is
thanks.
there a character that you kind of gravitate more to?
Well, first of all, before I answer that, I do want to point out that I don't want people to think about me when when they enjoy these stories. I really want them to think of them as different people in a story, and not be thinking of me at all. So I'm glad for that. I mean, these days, I mean, right at this very moment, uh, I Rex is a character who's just kind of this admirable, unsullied, heroic, dependable, nice guy that I think anyone would really aspire to be. I got to say, I really relate to Tech and his heroism and his enjoyment of technology. That's very much like me too, and I also. I'm kind of I'm cutting my answer into three parts, but right now Crosshair is going through a lot of challenge and transformation as the bigger picture of his life and the consequences of his behavior uh, come become clearer and clearer. And that's a really interesting, very personal journey that I think I get a lot out of, and I think a lot of people do too. So I'm just going to throw those three out, but man, I could go on about any number of clones. Some of whom are just interesting, like Cut LaQuaine, because he's a dad and he's a family. He's got a family and everything, and that's
Yeah.
really interesting. To the really, the tragic heroic ones like Fives, or 99, or just these really admirable, great guys who just had a rough descent, but triumphed through their heroism. So it's really it's really hard to pare that down to just one.